This started about a year ago.
We checked in with the Better Business Bureau.
Don't be alarmed because it could be a U.S. Census worker.
A lot more than a quick buck. Today looks a little different.
Yes, that's a BLT menu. And yes, it's at the Four Seasons.
That's a little bit innovative.
That's Four Seasons executive chef Daryl Moyles.
I want me BLT and steak.
As you would expect, he runs a tight ship.
2 minutes out, chef.
So when he came up with a very out-of-the-box, very un-Four Seasons-like idea, he even surprised himself.
Craig Arthur, a gun buff, spent part of his day off at the shooting range and set his sights on Osama bin Laden, arguably the most despised terrorist on the planet.
Get to take a crack at something that, that I physically couldn't do, for real.
U.S. forces shot and killed bin Laden Sunday, and that has sparked an urge in some gun enthusiasts to take shots at bin Laden themselves, firing away at paper targets that bear the image of the mastermind of the 9/11 attacks.
Everybody wants a piece of them, so that's one way that they can get it.
Turn on your radio most mornings, and odds are you'll hear this voice.
95 in the Turnpike, actually looking really good right now.
Monday through Friday.
South into Broward County.
Noah Blaustein's on the job, on the air.
5 days a week, I do traffic for several of our CBS radio stations.
But off the mic, Noah's story's far more interesting than the accidents he covers every day.
2 years ago this month, I weighed 342 pounds.
Noah used to look like this.
I was huge. I was obsessed with food.
Can I get a Powerball ticket?
Really busy.
5 Powerball, please.
$260 million. $2 Powerball.
I play Powerball almost every day. I go on a couple of trips, give some money to the needy.
It's a lot of money. A nice new car, maybe.
Powerball.
What else? Maybe a house?
$5?
If you're lucky, you're lucky. If you're not, you're never gonna win.
If I have luck, I'll get it anyways.
Powerball.
2. One day I'll hit it.
Powerball.
Powerball.
Very slim, but I keep on trying every day. Hopefully I win one day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Triskaidekaphobia.
T-R-I-S. No?
It's hard to spell.
Why? T-R...
Heck, it's even hard to say.
Triskaidekaphobia.
Fearing a number. I mean, really? It sounds silly, but don't be fooled. There are people who simply can't carry around $13.13. Or for that matter, anything to do with the number 13. Why? Well, because they suffer from triskaidekaphobia. People with this mental condition believe 13 is bad luck and something is going to go wrong, and it's going to be soon.
I'm not so sure that it's out there. It depends upon your viewpoint and what you believe.
Medical experts say people who can't handle 13 might have some mind games to deal with over the next 364 days.
We look for explanations so we can feel and control these things.
Now that 2013 has dropped in, you have to wonder, does this year have luck on its side, or will these superstitious folks call their shot and 2013 will just be one big string of lousy events?
I also spelled the word goal for 13 points at Words with Friends this morning. I'm pretty pumped about that.
I think it's a little goofy, but, to each their own.
What is triskaidekaphobia?
Now, coming from a TV reporter's perspective, when I hear or even think of the number 13, I just think it's awkward. And by awkward, I mean, what would it be like to deal with 13 seconds of complete silence? See? I told you. Just doesn't fly on TV.
Walking into the Millhouse Museum of Collectibles, your breath is taken away. You simply don't know what to look at or even listen to first. This is just one of dozens of extremely rare orchestrons, giant music boxes that play real instruments.
Has 484 speakers. 20,000 watts of power.
Then there are the theater pipe organs. The This one is the largest in the world with 4,000 pipes. The museum also houses entire historic buildings. But that's just scratching the surface of this collection. Brothers Robert and Paul Milhouse have been collecting the best of the best for nearly a half-century. In fact, this is their 5th private museum, covering some 40,000 square feet.
We think it's the best. We designed the museum around the collection.
One of the more interesting items in this museum isn't even an antique.
We looked all over the world for an antique to restore, and we weren't successful. And so we decided, well, we'll just build one.
4 years later, this amazing 42-animal, 53-band organ carousel was built. Then there are the scores of cars in perfect condition, many owned by old Hollywood stars. So how can the brothers that are collectors at heart tear apart their life's work? The answer is quite simple.
It's time for Bob and I in our lifetime to go ahead and make a decision about selling everything.
Michelle Church is scrapping some old, broken gold.
Everybody thought it was worth nothing.
Everybody was wrong.
This will be $255.
I work part-time, so this is more than my paycheck for 2 weeks.
Michelle is striking while gold is hot. We're talking record worth at more than $1,100 for a 24-karat ounce. Michelle is not alone.
It feels wonderful to be able to feel the water and air and sun over our whole bodies.
In sleepy Loxahatchee Groves, behind the greenery, a resort with the most exposed people in all of Palm Beach County.
And the only difference is that we don't have to wear clothes.
And once you're in Florida and it's hot, it's just more comfortable.
But today's cooler temperatures were more than some nudists could bear. Soon, Palm Beach County's only unclothed colony could be stripped of some residential and campsites on its property.
Reporting in West Palm Beach, Ashley Glass.
Reporting in West Palm Beach, I'm Kara Kostanich.
Reporting in West Palm Beach, Carl Mann.
Reporting in Loxahatchee Groves, I'm Kara Kostanich, CBS 12 News.